So my name is Sergio Pascal Iadarola. I was born in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Lived a short while in Italy, then moved again to the Netherlands. And my martial art journey started when I was 6 years old with Judo. And my father was like a boxer in Italy, like not a big champion, but a local area champion. And then he always was hitting the heavy bag in the living room. We had a heavy bag hanging in the living room. And brought me to a video store. There were a lot of Bruce Lee movies. And then I saw my first Bruce Lee movies, and then I said, wow, I want to do Kung Fu. Because I want to become like Bruce Lee. So I was looking for Kung Fu in the Netherlands, Wing Chun, because I was thinking, okay, Bruce Lee studied with late Grandmaster Yip Man, and what is the style is Wing Chun. So I was looking for Wing Chun in the Netherlands. And the first Sifu I found was a Chinese man called Wang Qiu. Wang Qiu immigrated to the Netherlands in 1976 from Hong Kong. He was one of the original Yip Man students. So that was my first Sifu in the Netherlands. Then later I got in my hand a book of Leung Ting, the Wing Chun Kuen. I bought it in Chinatown in the Netherlands. And after reading that book, I said, oh, I need to learn Leung Ting Wing Chun. And there was nothing in the Netherlands at that time. Till 1987, then one man from Germany came to the Netherlands and opened a Leung Ting Wing Chun school. So I started to do the Leung Ting Wing Chun at that time. And then I did a lot of traveling all around Europe to complete the Leung Ting curriculum. So I studied in Germany under many different Sifus. But everybody did it a little bit different. So I asked myself, how come everybody do it so different? You know what? Better I go to Hong Kong. And I found out the truth, you know, how is the system. So luckily, when I was young in Amsterdam, because I'm always in the Chinatown, I had a lot of Chinese friends. And one of those friends, his name is Gordon Chun. His family had a house on the Nathan Road in Hong Kong. So Gordon told me, oh, no problem, I go with you to Hong Kong and you can stay in my family house. So then I was living on the Nathan Road and the Leung Ting school was on the other side. So eventually Leung Ting accepted me as his student and I started to do private lessons with Leung Ting. So I started to study, I think it was 1998 till 2001, study with the Leung Ting private lessons in Hong Kong, in Sun Tak in China, and also went with him on many trips to Beijing and also Miami, Florida and stuff. And basically finished the unarmed system under him. The weapons of Leung Ting Wing Chun I learned later in New York City by another Todai of him, Alan Fong Wei Hong. And then basically finished the Leung Ting system. So I had the Wang Qiu, then I finished the Leung Ting system. And Alan Fong at that time, he told me, don't be only stuck with Wing Chun, open your mind also to other things, because he was doing also Choga, he was doing Tai Chi Kuen. So basically he opened my mind a little bit. Then I said, okay, and I want to study some other things, and then I bump into Weng Chun. Not Wing Chun, beautiful spring, but the Weng Chun, the eternal spring. So I went to Hong Kong, then study with Cheng Kuang, Low family Weng Chun, then with Sifu Sunny So, I studied Tang Weng Chun. Then through them, I also met other Sifu from Yun Kei San Wing Chun, did a little bit that. Then I met Sifu Li Kong from the Fujian White Crane, studied Fujian White Crane, and just continue my Kung Fu journey. Every time come from Europe to Hong Kong, come Europe to Hong Kong, till around 2004, I say, you know what? I always go to Hong Kong. Why I don't go live in Hong Kong? So I come to live in Hong Kong in, this was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2006-07. And I opened my school in Hong Kong Central. I opened my first school. Later, I transferred it to Sheungwan. And I opened a school in mainland China, in Shenzhen. And yeah, started teaching. And of course, in the Hong Kong community, through Sifu Sandy, so just continue my journey. Then meet many Sifu and delve into many lineages. So the people is always a little bit surprised or how Sifu Sergio knows so many systems. It's basically because from when I was 16 years old, it's the only thing I do is Kung Fu. I don't have other job, so I can focus just totally on learning and do Kung Fu. I'm now 50 years old, so it's quite a few systems that I study. So Wing Chun, Weng Chun, White Crane. In Wing Chun, many lineages, and also Tai Chi Kuen and Yi Chuan from students of late Grandmaster Wang Chun. Yeah, that's basically my basic Kung Fu journey in a fast way.